All right, so thank you very much, members of the Energy team and Royal Q Partners, for being here with me. Somebody asked the question, how can we know when the momentum is going down? That is the code to crack. And that code is cracked in the Bye-Bye to Floating Loss coaching program. I mean, I just called it this name, but yeah, but it's one of the things you're going to gain. Trading like a professional. How can you do that? Floating loss has been one of the biggest challenges we have in trading with the bot. Listen, I have paid thousands of dollars. I never stop learning. Many of the trainers simply bundle a couple of indicators on screen and tell you this is how to trade. They give you videos, they tell you to try this, try that, and they are good, okay? They are good, but there's much more to trading. There's much more to trading than indicators. Would you like to be able to trade if I clear the screen without any indicators? Can you trade? That capability is what I can give to you by means of our coaching program. Remember the following. We've always given you value for free. Even though it is free, I paid for those value. People sometimes wonder, this stuff, oh my God, you are this. The truth is, I've paid thousands of dollars for these trainings, and I don't stop learning. So when people are talking to me about their challenges, I can come up with something from my bag that I can use. The TGS strategy is working. I will always hold meetings explaining TGS on the 1 minute, 15 minutes for free. I will always do those free trainings. One of the reasons why TGS is free, even though I paid for such programs, is that in truth, it is easy to teach. And it's also easy to understand. There's little effort to coaching and mentorship. If you give anybody that video, they can catch up and run with it. So there's no need charging for that. Now, we always give you more use value than whatever money you sacrifice to pay for the bot. We give you more value. In fact, in the Energy team, I give you value. If you want to be a team builder, if you want to be somebody who is an influencer, if you want to be a good trader, we give you more value than the cost of the bot. Once you join the Energy team, I make sure that you have more value than the money you paid for. That is how I operate. But the thing is, most people sometimes, they don't even bother to look at the value because it appears to be free. So we are committed to your growth. I remain committed to your growth. What I love is when I see ordinary people and I can convert ordinary people to traders who can milk the markets with our free trainings. It gives me joy when I see those testimonials. So that is why I say sometimes post your testimonies. When I see the testimonies, I feel fulfilled. Everyone willing to learn and grow now is making money trading with this bot, Royal Q, and it's so easy. It's so easy. But remember, the first month is always a learning month. And the more you learn, the better results you get. So our focus is never on taking money from you. Our focus is always on giving value. But there is much more to becoming successful. Much more is involved to become a successful trader. TGS is easy, but it's not safe for futures trading. TGS is easy, but it's not safe for Forex trading. So I can take you on a tour. You know, Royal Q can trade futures, right? So I can take you on a training that will help you understand the deeper elements of the market such that you can eliminate floating loss and always stay in the game. Instead of staying months with your money sitting idle, you will know exactly when to exit. A tested and trusted methodology. Now, we're going to eliminate lengthy floating losses that waste our time. Even with the floating losses, Royal Q is good. You have a 1 week wait and then you're back making a lot of money. Our money management methodology helps to also safeguard you. But hey, we can actually do without the floating losses. So some in-depth training requires substantial coaching. All right. So when coaching is involved, it takes energy, it takes time and effort. I can decide not to coach on these deeper things and we'll keep thriving on the TGS method. And many people will not even be bothered. But I'm somebody who continues to improve myself. I'm somebody who continues to improve the team. That's my goal. So how would you love to 10x your results right now and even 100x your results and prevent any damn floating loss for the rest of your trading career with the capability to trade futures? I know some of us are waiting on how to trade futures. Futures is not for newbies. Futures require some in-depth training, all right? Because you can actually lose your money. But people love it because you can actually make much more. How can I guide you to effectively do this? That's what I'm about to introduce to you. And again, can you trade without indicators? If all the indicators are taken away from you, can you trade? That's the value I'm bringing to the table. This value will take time, all right? More intensive analysis of the market. I can help you if you are ready to learn. You might be a slow learner. It doesn't matter. You might be a slow learner, but as long as you're ready to learn and you're not afraid to operate your phone or your system, all right? If you are a slow learner, I can get you from beginner to a higher level of professional trading. Now, within this 5 days plus program, and I say 5 days plus for some reasons, all right? We could do this in 5 days, but there will be coaching, all right? There's still going to be coaching. Now, within those 5 days, there will be people who are not as fast as others. So I might separate people into groups. So there'll be group coaching, personalized coaching, until you understand the concept that I teach. This takes effort. Now I'm opening the first batch of this training to the first set of 20 persons. 5 slots are already paid for. It is not compulsory to be a part of this. You can just use the TGS method and be okay with it. But if you want to know more, if you want to go deeper into what makes the market move the way it moves, if you want to be able to predict what the market is doing, don't spend 10 years making the same mistakes. Save those 10 years and get started with me now on the Bye-Bye to Floating Loss Coaching Program. All right, now, the rate at which I've told you I'm offering this, it will never be offered at this rate again. The first batch will have the lowest rate possible. All right, so it is only for those willing to go beyond TGS. So don't feel pressured that you have to be a part of this. All right, you don't have to feel pressured that you have to be a part of this. If you don't have the funds now, you can join a later batch. If you don't have the funds now, just use the free trading strategy and you will be good to go. People make 100% with the TGS strategy in 1 week. People make so much money. All right, so it's not critical that you must do this, but there are some of us that love to see what's about to happen ahead of when it happens, and those are the people that this coaching is for. It's for anybody who wants to go beyond the basics. TGS is the basics, it's easy, anybody can do it. But let's go deeper. If you want to go deeper, then you have the chance to work with me. Now, the people who join this coaching program are going to become partners for life with me when it comes to trading, all right, and coaching. Like I said, I will always give more value than whatever you are paying for, guaranteed. So I'm going to review TGS. For those who don't know the TGS, of course, we're going to have breakout sessions for TGS guys again. If anybody's struggling with TGS, because I know some people who are not really too serious with Royal Q, but they want to learn this, and we're going to push them into a pool and then quickly brush them up. If you've watched Trend Lines and you're struggling with it, I will personally coach you. So those 20 persons will break you down into groups of 3 or 4 or 5. And this is your day. Let's get you to do this. You have my support and my eyes all through that period. So that will take my time. So if you're happy with TGS, you'll be wowed by the Bye-Bye to Floating Loss analysis. And the first batch has a discount price right now. So no pressure on anyone, but something that I'm doing, and you have the rare opportunity to get my full attention for this period of time. But notice, when you start, everything I teach, you will succeed in it. And there are some additional perks that I will mention here. I want you to go with your belief. Belief, trust, step forward. All right. So if you have enjoyed the TGS, just know that there's so much more that you have to enjoy. All right. So thank you very much. And that's it. I'll be posting an announcement about this, how to get started and the requirements in the group. I look forward to working with those of you who would like to stretch yourself to fill up the remaining 15 slots. And remember, there will be 1 or 2 more extra batches, okay? So if you're not with the first batch, you can do the second and do the third. I'm going to have at least 3 of these before I will hands off from doing the training.